Hey guys, I wanted to talk about my trip to the Philippines because really the purpose of it was to go out there and record new content for this channel. And it took me 4 flights. I stopped in Philadelphia, in Qatar, in Cebu City, and finally landed in Davao City. And it was a long process. And I had to check one of the bags, and when I finally got it, after 48 hours or so, my Filipina virtual assistant was waiting for me at the airport. She had her kids in the car, who I got to meet for the first time, and I was actually meeting her for the first time as well. We had worked together for almost 10 years, off and on, and this was the first in-person meeting. So it was a really magical experience for me to experience her in person for the first time. And so we get in the car and we head out to the place that I'm staying. And one of the first things that I notice on the street is all of the little shops that are just so beautiful. They're not big box retailers like we have in the US. There are all these mom and pop shops that are just very individual and unique. And that was my first experience. That and all of the motorcycles. I was kind of amazed by the amount of motorcycles that were on the road as well. And that was a really interesting sight too. So we get to the place where I'm staying. It is this big complex consisting of like 4 different buildings, and it's beautiful. The grounds are lush. It has a pool, it has a gym, and we're staying all the way up on the 18th floor. So get into the apartment. The fridge is fully stocked. Cassie actually took the liberty of stocking the fridge for me, which was just such a big help. I was like, if you can just get me a few things, I can go get the rest later. So the things that were really important to me was ingredients for a smoothie. So almond milk, fruit, frozen fruit, peanut butter. Smoothies are kind of my thing, and that was amazing to have that already there when I got there. And the other thing that she had brought me was a hamburger. So for some reason, even after flying across the world, I wanted a hamburger. And the hamburger came from a place called Jollibee. I think they do have a McDonald's there, lots of them probably, but I wanted to experience kind of the local food chain, and it was great. I enjoyed it a lot. So I took a few days to kind of get through the jet lag, because that was a lot of time and also a huge time difference. The time difference between where I stay and the Philippines is about 14 hours. So I took 2 days to take care of myself, and then we started recording. That was the point of this trip, was to record content with guests, record different ideas. And so what happened here is Cassie and I sit down to talk about our history working together, remote travel, digital nomads, self-employment. And it was a really interesting conversation. And one of the things that we're working on now together is building on that virtual assistant type of work. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find opportunities to connect 2 different groups of people. So on the one side, it's gonna be people who would like to become virtual assistants, and on the other side, it's gonna be people who would like to hire virtual assistants. And so we're looking to build a community and to connect those 2 groups of people together. And so we were talking about our experiences working together. What are some of the challenges associated with that? What are some of the opportunities associated with that? And just talking about our experience working with each other over the years. And so I hope that you enjoy this episode as much as we enjoyed recording it.